Good evening, everybody. Hope you are all well. Look,
yeah,
all here, all three of us, 3 laptops, cameras, galore. We are like
ready to go.
and we were ready before half past.
More importantly, yes. You probably can't hear us, or there's something drastically gone wrong.
Something's not working, is it?
Who knows? You boys had a good week?
Yeah. But
I've been on holiday.
I've been away on holiday, and then I had a little trip to Alton Towers for my nephew's birthday. So I'm so shattered. I need another holiday. It's been a long few days, but yeah,
Been good.
18 holes this afternoon, so been nice. Back out on the course.
How was the golf? Do we dare ask?
Golf was okay. Played on holiday as well, so played at Appleby Golf Club up in the Lake District in Cumbria, and it was stunning. Like up in the hills.
Yeah, some of the pictures look lovely.
Beautiful. What a golf course. Lauren, my girlfriend, actually played her first 18, which was brilliant. Like, we had a little wobble around sort of 8, 9, 10, because I said to her, look, if you get through 9 and you've had enough, then you can go into the bar and I'll finish off. The 9th, or at this particular golf course, was literally at the opposite end. There was no 9.
So you lulled her in there, didn't you?
Well, I didn't know.
Just went, after 9 you can always go in.
Yeah.
But she rallied, and we had good fun. So yeah, it was good, and there'll be a video coming to follow. So yeah, good.
Had a good week?
Yeah, like just busy. It starts to calm down next week. So
yeah, schools break up for you, don't they?
So this week was last school coaching week. So yeah, we get a little bit of downtime. Actually, get a full day off tomorrow without having to coach in the afternoon and into the evening, so that would be good. So yes.
Excellent. Good. So, better round up what happened last week, if we have to.
Me and Ryan tried our best to see the whole of the playoff.
Oh my goodness.
I got 4 holes into the playoff.
And I got 5.
And I was definitely asleep when the 5th one happened.
No. Yeah, I don't know if I finished the 5th. I mean, I can't quite remember, but we were getting to the stage and I was watching it in bed on my iPad, propped up, and the old eyes were getting heavy. And I was
realise they've hit 2 shots without you watching.
Yeah.
Because when they do a playoff, you're like, how many times have they done this hole? Like, did I miss one?
Yeah, exactly. Are they still playing the same way around?
So yeah, it was 18. Played 18th twice, then they played the 17th, then they played the 18th, and wow. I mean, and let's be fair, the only reason I was really paying attention is because I couldn't bear if Hickok won, because we know that Marcus Lee, we all laughed at him last week for picking him, and then oh my goodness,
I reckon he fell asleep when he watched the playoff before obviously the event happened. But on his little private stream. Yeah,
we did get a winner in Harris English, and it was. I mean, I thought the scoring was. I think the course was set up just about to my liking. I think that a 12 under
is about right
for pros, definitely. So it was nice to see that this course was set up well. It was quite tight as well. I mean, you got to feel for Bubba.
Well, he had it all there, didn't he? He was all in there for him.
If he'd have parred out, he'd have made that playoff and made it a 3-way. But he just.
I know, like obviously he's been struggling with the anxiety side of things and everything else. And I heard a story this week. Obviously, he was going to a member guest final round with a chance to win. He's playing with Jay Monaghan, which is obviously the commissioner of the Pga Tour, and they've got a chance to win. And he's standing there openly saying like he's properly nervous. It's like it was the last round of the Masters, and it's like it's interesting how he perceives that round to be just as important and how it's affected him because of what he suffers with in terms of his anxiety and it goes massively with golf. Like you can't play, and whether that sort of affected him coming down the stretch, we don't know. You're always speculating. It's only him that could tell.
Exactly, it's that pressure you put on yourself. That's all it is. That's all golf ever is. Because if you think the member guest is important, it's going to be important in that moment, isn't it?
I wonder if after the first bogey, that really tipped him, and he went, "Oh, it's happening," and he almost talked himself into
it does have that sort
collapse.
Of technique that can lead itself to. If it's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong.
Very wrong. Yeah, definitely. But a good tournament nonetheless. And some good scoring by some other people.
Not by me. But not by you. No. So if we look at the bottom half of the table of this week, Simon 3 picks, 3 miscuts.
There we go. Solid.
Yeah.
It won't let me down.
Consistently
let you down.
That's what we were looking for.
But yeah, there was a few minuses this week.
Yeah.
And Adam, you've topped that half of the table.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. Solid.
Thanks.
Solid. You're welcome.
I think it's called positive points.
Yeah,
that's
so,
right. We'll gloss over that.
I mean, it's good for us because we can close up on Simon.
Say it's good for us. It's good for you.
It's good for you when we look at the top half of the table.
It's good when we move on to the top half of the table. And I was gutted that Hickok also got a birdie on the last because he forced Leishman, who was my pick, into a third position and cost me another 5% worth of points.
But feel for you.
Yeah, really feel for you.
But there we are. So I was quite proud of my second place this week.
That's some good scoring.
Like some very
people
good scoring.
getting over 2,000 points. I think that's always a good scoring week.
I need to pick the same people as my dad.
You do. You do definitely pick the same people as your dad. And every week you have that opportunity because he texts you before the show, so you have the chance.
He's changed his picks about 3 times to me this week.
Well, he does do some research.
But Marcus obviously he had 3 miscuts, but picking Hickok.
3 miscuts and
gets those points. But good
luck to him.
Big old outsider. But Kieran again, another strong week from Kieran. He's had a couple in the last few weeks. Glenn's had a good week as well.
Tommy Rowe back up there.
And Tommy Rowe as well. He's there was quite a jump actually in the change of the your overall
table.
Yeah. As I sort of sorted out the spreadsheet, there was someone who was, I think Dommy was about 12th or 13th and has launched up
to 8th
up the leaderboard. Yeah, it was Dominic then. He was he jumped 4 places this week with that result. So it was good, but
I know your dad's up there.
Dad's up there, yeah. He's
doing well.
He's all right.
So I like to see these 10s, 11s, and 12 weeks played. That's what I like to see. People regularly playing. It's awesome.
I have to say, Kieran is doing fantastically.
Yeah.
Having played 3 weeks less than the top three, and he's only a couple of thousand behind. So as we always say, there's plenty to play for. Would you like to have a look at our table?
You would like us to have a look at our table?
To have a look at our table.
So Ryan has moved into the lead.
I have made a lovely jump this week.
Well, that's what happens. So you're 7,000 points more than I got.
Just like to add, I'm still playing the long game.
Yeah, it's a long game.
Long game.
But it's probably close now.
But how quick did that change? A couple of weeks, and we chipped away. You've had a couple of bad weeks, Simon. You haven't, there's been a couple of toughies.
Thanks.
You won.
I think I won last week.
You won last week.
But I didn't get many points.
You didn't get many points, but
in part of the team playing me.
Just take one for the team.
In recent weeks, it hasn't. You've sort of stumbled and stuttered, and
Me players haven't done well for me, but what can I say?
But
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
But it's been a good week. So well done to everyone.
We move on.
We move on to another week.
Just before we get to this week, Marcus has alluded to it, and I think now is a great opportune moment to say congratulations to two Suffolk boys.
2 Suffolk boys have done very well this week.
Very well this week.
So if you don't know, Sam Forgan from Felixstowe Ferry, he played at Stowmarket for a lot of years.
Yes.
Sam's been at it a long time in terms of Euro Pro and bits and pieces. We've all known how good a player Sam is.
Yeah.
And this week he's qualified for the Open Championships.
This is awesome.
He was at Prince's, wasn't he? So he shot 2 under for 36 holes. Hold a putt on the last to get in. Had his brother on the bag. I'm
awesome. Sure
Jack's a great player as well from around here, and they're going to have an absolute ball.
How much fun are they going to have? And good, like he's good enough to compete. It just needs that opportunity. Hopefully he does. He
won regional stages of 5 under at the same golf course.
So hopefully he does really, really well. It'd be good to see.
It's great to see Open qualifying back as well. Like, obviously we missed the Open last year because of COVID, so I think it's great to have that back and seeing just
seeing it happen this year. I wish I'd have gone
for it.
Yeah. When you start seeing everybody pegging it up, I'm like, I
wish I was there. But that's that next year. Yeah. And also Steve Hall.
Yeah. So Steve, my boss, obviously one of Si's best friends, has played in what used to be called the Lombard.
Yeah.
So it's an event that you'd run at the golf club. The winner of the event at the golf club then plays with the professional in a bettable qualifier. It was at Thetford today, and Steve and Dom Absalom has shot 44 points to come first by 1 point.
And only one
Dom has finished.
Yeah.
He had 4 pars in the middle of the round.
Yeah.
For 4 net birdies.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then finished, if everybody knows Thetford, so he finished birdie, eagle, birdie.
Birdie 18.
Net birdie.
Oh, net birdie, yeah.
So net birdie 18, net eagle 17.
Yeah, which is par 5.
Yeah.
And then a par with a shot.
Par with a shot on 16.
Very good, impressive. And Steve enjoyed watching those last 3 holes.
So Steve, spoke to Steve after he thinks like he shot around about sort of 77. So he's played nicely as well to sort of keep in and around. Steve's not played a great deal.
No.
We've worked on the game a little bit like in the last couple of weeks, so it's been nice to watch him practice actually.
Yeah, definitely.
And put the time in and deserve everything they get. They're off to Turkey for the finals if travel restrictions get out of the way. So fingers crossed for November and those two boys can get out there because
it'd be
that's
awesome.
an amazing trip to win.
Yeah, definitely. And Rosansky's saying he's going to caddy for you next year if you qualify for St Andrews. We'll definitely come and watch, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So really good for a couple of Suffolk lads in different professional events, but obviously doing very well. So let's move on to this week. Let's start with Pga Tour.
Yes.
Briefly, because European Tour is going to be our focus for this evening.
Yes, so we've got the Rocket Mortgage Classic, which is the one that Bryson won last year with the funky round trophy that he took everywhere throughout. So they're at Detroit Golf Club this week, par 72, 737 off the back. So Donald Ross design, so they're always a tricky design. And then obviously the Tour has gone in there and put some redesigns through as well. But it is a birdies in bunches sort of golf course. So Bryson had 3 in a row to finish last year and to get the win. So it is somewhere where they're going to go fairly low. I remember like there was a par 3 last year. It looked really random because they put no grandstand around it. They literally put like that Harris fencing around it. It looked really strange because they could get as much advertising in as they could without any crowd there. But yeah, the golf course will look completely different this year. Bleachers up, people out, which is what we want to see. Yeah,
definitely. But our focus is going to be on the European Tour. Amazing 4 weeks of golf coming up, as we alluded to for the guys that were watching last week, and it is the Irish Open.
Yeah, and
it's a good event.
And it's an event like I've had a little read about the golf course this week, and I'm going to be honest, like I can't remember the WGC being there.
No. Wasn't it American Express? Yeah. I
can remember it being at the Grove, but I can't remember it being there. Because the American Express, the WGC used to move around.
Had it at the London Club as well, didn't
it? Yeah, so it used to move around every year, which I thought was like brilliant. Sort of get it to different places, and it's obviously gone there. But they've got a tagline from Woods on their website that says, "I think this golf course is absolutely gorgeous. The fairways are perfect. The greens are the best I've played on all year, including all the majors. These things are absolutely pure."
There you go.
Now, if that's not a selling point for a golf course, then I don't know what is.
Accolade from the big man.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's a fairly long course. You got it at 7-2, past 72. You got 156 people in the field this week compared to obviously the WGC where it would have been slightly lower.
Yeah.
But there is some low rounds out there. So when the American Express was there, Garcia and Goosen have both shot 62.
Okay.
So the low round is 10 under. So like. And Woods' 4 round total was 263, so it is a place where you can make a lot of birdies.
And it's by the looks of things, it's not necessarily going to be your classic. Let's get ready for the Open Championship.
It looked a little bit like Valhalla.
Quite PGA Toury, which there are a lot of parts of inland Ireland that are quite similar terrain wise. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else you need to know about the golf course?
We're all good.
We're all good. So let's get into the betting. Ryan, stand by your beds. He's ready.
Up.
So if you want to get your picks in, Adam's got a few picks on the phone to go through. We've had a phone-in bet from Glenn Taylor as well, who doesn't seem to be in the chat tonight. Glenn has gone all in on Podrick Harrington. So all in club has begun.
Right. So my dad picks for the 14th time this week are he's got Martin Keimer 50, Chris Wood 25, David Howe 25.
Nice.
So Marcus's picks for Dommy are in.
Tommy Rowe. Yeah.
So you've got Rory 5, Harrington 40, Niall Keeney 40, Mark Power 15,
Keeney. K-E-E?
Be Kearney when it Kearney, I think is the actual.
Well, yeah,
I
but
think
he's
the
got it
actual
as
spelling
Y.
is
Yeah.
EY.
But yeah, and then Mark Power 15.
So I think that would be pronounced Carney.
Do you know what? I nearly went for Power because I thought, like, when I was skimming through, I thought his name was Max Power, and I just like.
Of course you did.
Like, yes,
That's
please.
Boy racer and
That's
you
a bit of you,
roar,
isn't it?
Keep
roaring to
Max,
the top.
I'll have Max Power. He seems brilliant, but it wasn't. So
It wasn't.
So I moved on. Right.
Brilliant. Okay, while we wait for some more picks to come in, let me just get on the right screen here. Adam, do you want to do your picks?
Yeah, I can do mine. So at 22 to 1, I'm going to pick Sam Horsfield. Big hitter, likes to make birdies. Going with Sam. Another person that likes to give it a whack, Lucas Herbert.
Yes.
So 33 to 1. Then we're going to go with somebody that is a bit more arrow straight.
Yes.
Very accurate.
Just
Luton
Yes.
at 50 to 1.
Yes.
And then
Oh man,
he's in.
friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Paul Dunn at 400 to 1.
Yes, so pleased that he's in
Back
the field.
on Irish soil.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can get it done.
Definitely.
Just made the cut.
We've got Bonner's picks in. Bonner's gone for all the H's.
Yep.
Horsfield, Harrington, Hanson and Herbert. So two similar to you. So
Awkward.
Bonner's. I hope they come. Well, actually, Bonner's is really good at picking. He's
Yeah.
good at picking.
You say Hanson.
Yep.
And
Oh, Dad's told me I've got it wrong now.
Are we
Oh no.
Are we 25s each?
They are 25s each on that one, yes.
Oh,
His dad's changed again, has he?
he wants Beef Johnson instead of Martin Keimer.
Okay, well that's fine.
Still,
We're allowed
at
that.
50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad.
We'll allow that change. That's fine. That's
That
before
was
Thursday
my bad.
morning. Had you not read
Apparently there was another instalment after the one I was reading.
You scrolled back too far.
Yeah.
You've gone the 5:30 pick, not the 4:45 pick.
Yeah.
Good work. Right, well let me do my picks next while we're there, because I am making my debut in the All-In Club after a poor last couple of weeks, and I need to get in before Adzi, because hopefully he will do
He'll
the
have
same.
done the same.
All-In Shane Lowry, Adzi's doppelganger. Let's go. There he is. He's in the chat. That's for you, Adzi. Yeah, Irish Open, Irish winner. Won it before, like he won it as an amateur. Like, I love just Shane Lowry at the Irish Open. Love the whole story. There's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about in this week, which is going to be awesome. And he's going to win, and he's going to get me positive points, which is all I want.
He's going to get you a maximum of 2,400 points if he wins.
Okay, Marcus is in.
Marcus is in, is he?
Ooh,
Excellent.
Bunks. Right, who's winning this week then, Marcus?
Callum Hill, 15. Harrington, 35. John Catlin, 35. Broberg,
Christopher
15.
Broberg. He won't be in the spreadsheet. Can't.
I'm just looking for the. Oh, he's not in there.
Catlin's in.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
Catlin's in.
Broberg.
Broberg. Oh, he's so in there.
Oh, is
He's
he?
in.
Damn it.
He's in.
Ryan's been going through the field in the weeks.
Oh no, I
adding
haven't.
people in.
Right, so there are
That's
340.
controversial.
No.
There's 346 players currently in the
Good work.
spreadsheet.
European Tour spreadsheet or just the
No,
world?
is
Just
in
the
my
world.
is in my list of the golfers. We are up to 346 golfers. Horsfield made an entrance this
Well, you're
week.
going to make another one in a second, because Rosansky's picked Pozadinu, who'll be in the spreadsheet.
Yeah, he's in.
Dean Burmeister.
Burmeister.
Apologies, I don't know what his first name is.
Marcel.
Is it Marcel? Marcel Syme.
That's why.
No, that's not Marcel Syme. He's not spelt like that. That's S-I-E-M, isn't it?
S-Y-M-E. He's definitely
Syme.
in there.
That's Syme. No, Marcel Syme is S-I-E-M, isn't he?
McElroy's definitely in there.
McElroy.
He's in there, but not sure anyone's picked him for a while.
Marcus says he's gutted.
Sorry, Marcus.
What, the Broberg was in there?
Copy and paste the whole European Tour field, done.
That's it. Yeah. Syme not in there?
Simon is definitely not in there.
Good work, Rosansky.
Let me find out who he is.
Simon. Right.
Wait, what are you?
Connor Syme. He
Connor
must
Syme.
be.
He must be Scottish.
Sounds very Scottish.
There he is, of course he's Scottish.
Well, Rosansky's
really tanned.
Yeah.
Is he reflective, is he?
Oh, made the cut in the 2020 US Open. Good on him.
Yeah.
There we go, Connor Syme. There he is. Good work.
Who knew, hey?
Excellent. Not us, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Good. There we go. Right, we better go for your picks now then, while the last ones come in. While Marcus just holds his hand back until everyone else has made their picks.
I have gone for, well, someone's got, Marcus is in. We've done
it was mine. Sorry, I missed that bit.
We've done that.
I was obviously clicking buttons.
Yeah. So I've gone Eddie Pep because someone's got to keep an eye on him.
Comedy value.
Going to be hilarious. I've gone for my namesake. I might have to look up, see if we are slightly related, because it's a bit of money when he dies. I'll try my best.
Good luck. Awkward, yeah.
Harrington. So 30 on Pepperell, 30 on Harrington. I've gone 20 on James Morrison because I assume he's given up his singing career now and gone for golf.
They came around similar sort of times.
Did they? And I've done 20 on Chris Wood because given up playing for Burnley. And gone into golf as well.
Love the way there's some people put some really hard research in, and you just pick two people that
you know the name, and one that's got the same name as you.
One's got the same name as
That's me. That's some singer. Like you play football.
Play football. You'll all do.
And I know Eddie Pepperell because I have Twitter.
Okay, so Adzi is in.
Yes.
All in.
All in.
Assume. Yeah.
Right. Rasmus Højgaard.
That'll be in there. That'll be in the spreader.
Yeah.
That will be in the spreader. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure it's spelled like that.
No, it's only one A. But H, he's in.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Nice work. If I could spell,
that would help.
I wouldn't get as worried that they're not in the spreadsheet.
It is a worry. Good stuff. Any more? I think
we've got any questions, guys? Any golfing questions that you want to fire at us this week? Go ahead.
Yeah.
How do I stop my slice?
I do stop my slice. Don't have the club face pointing so far right.
There we
go.
When
you hit the ball. Simples.
Is that possibly one of the most asked questions? No.
How do I get more consistent?
How do I be more consistent?
Do the same thing every single time.
Oh, I'd love to. If I could, No,
but that is.
There's a reason that Rosansky's picked him.
Yes.
Because he has a picture of him.
Brilliant.
He's a buddy.
Friend of the show, that means.
Friend of the show. Friend of the show.
Friend of a friend of the show.
Barbara's off my list of all-in club players for Adzi. How many chances do they get, Adzi? Is that like a yellow card, red card system, or is it like Barbara's got a straight red?
Yeah, he's straight red. Adzi's a ref, so he's.
But, if it was anything like you and Grillo, Grillo's got relegated a number of times, and then you've bought him back in from the cold on.
You can never go against your love, can you? Yeah. Your soulmate.
It's one of those that I think Adzi would be like, that's just descent.
Yeah,
all of those bows just descent.
That's off. You're off.
See you later. Go and cool down in the sin bin for a little bit.
You're off.
Go and have a word with yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Consistency is the most asked question.
Most asked question.
It's just we're.
And how far should I hit my driver?
Yeah.
That's always a good one. How far should I hit it? I don't know.
As far as you can.
Yes.
Further than your other longest club? That's about it. It's almost like there should be a number on the bottom of it. Like,
this one goes this far. That would help. That would be helpful. I'd like to know.
It's the one where it's like, you hit 7 iron 140. Is that good for someone like me? As long as you do that every time, it's very good. And as long as your 6 iron goes 150.
How many times do you hit it the same distance? Then we'll worry about that.
You cannot be one shot in the lead of 14. They miss out on place money on the final day. Oh no. Rosansky's asked the question we hate being asked the most. I think it's one of those where, for me, it's probably when you get someone that's slightly older and they say they just want to hit it further. And you're like, well, actually, let's just make sure you hit it out the middle, because that's going to be your most efficient way to do it. Everyone is going to deteriorate. Of course we are. We're all getting shorter, aren't we? As you reach that bell curve. And that's one of the ones for me that I don't like, because how do you know, if you want to hit the ball further, golf professional's not necessarily who you want to be going to see first up.
No.
I think fitness coach is definitely where you're going to see the most gains. Technique is possible, but only minimal, I would say.
Yeah.
What would be for you?
I don't like the whole, like, if somebody comes in and they've got that, not necessarily a question, but then their opening line will be, I've been told this, and then I'm trying to do this, and this, and they reel off like 8 things. And I'm like, in this lesson, you're going to get given 2 maximum.
Exactly.
And it's like that isn't me thinking that you can't do any more than that. It's like you should not be thinking about that many things.
No, definitely not.
Within your golf thing, it's like when people start reeling off a number of things and they've only got to here.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow. Like,
how do you ever hit the ball?
That's a lot to function with and deal with. Wind.
Yeah.
Like, where do I need to hit this? What do I need to avoid? How far does it need to go? How far does it not need to go?
Pressure.
Like, there's a lot to deal with just in golf, generally.
Exactly. And Rosan's also our favourite club in the bag. So I reckon I can answer this for all 3 of us. I reckon.
Go.
Putter.
Yeah.
I want to say 3-wood, but I still think it might be driver.
No.
It was 3-wood.
Right.
3-wood.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go 4-iron for you, because I reckon that's your favourite club in the bag.
It's in a bit of a Grillo moment of that.
Yeah, but that's it. So there we go. So I got it right.
It's in the boot of the car.
Grillo's still my favourite golfer in the world.
Yes, it is. I do like. I love it when it goes, and I did hit a very, very nice 4-iron today, I have to say. So when you hit your 4-iron and stuff, if I could consistently hit it when I hit it sweet, then yeah.
I think that's your favourite. It's your go-to.
Okay, so Ads has come up with, if you're stuck on an island with 1 golf ball and you can only take 1 club, what would it be?
1 ball and 1 club.
Christ.
Well, I mean,
don't want to lose the ball, do you?
How big's the island? Because I can find.
You were stuck on it, so you could find the ball. You would find it.
Yeah, but if you're on an island, I'd find the water pretty quickly. I'd take probably a wedge. And my PGA and i5 plus.
Oh, we're choosing. Well, yeah, we can choose the ball as well. Yeah, definitely.
I'd take my wedge. Any wedge. I'm not too fussed.
Yeah, I think I'd get bored with the putter. I think you would end up starting hitting shots with it, and then you'd ruin it. You couldn't putt with it. Yeah. So yeah, I would probably just take a 7-iron if I'm honest. Quite boring, but you could play all the shots with it.
Yeah, I was going to go with 9 because you could open it, play flop shots with it, and I'd take a floating range ball with me. Because then I could hit it into the sea, swim out, get it, bring it back.
Nice, like that. My thoughts. One of those
almost cardio as well.
One of those almost always thinking you are, aren't you?
Hey, what ball are you taking?
I like the idea of the floating ball.
Thank you.
I'd take that. Yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely. That sounds like a great plan. To whack it out into the sea and then go find it.
Here's a question: how much spin do you think a floating range ball gets?
Nothing but airball.
I don't know because. At the Alton Towers, there is island, very, very small island green in the middle of the lake, and it's £1,000 to get a hole in 1.
Oh, cool!
And I was like, I didn't have a go because I've played golf long enough that I've still never had a hole in 1. I can barely hit a green, let alone one that's the size of frying pan. And there's 7 people that have ever won. They've got their face on a board. Yeah. Well done to those. Nice. But I don't know how many. 7 in how many.
It's been there years, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been there years. But the landing area is so small that you need to pitch it on the front and it needs to hop up because it's about 120 yards ish from sight. It's quite. So,
it's not a floating ball though, is it?
It's a floating range ball.
Floating range balls, like floating.
So so they can go that far, can it?
Yeah. So it's got to go the distance.
It's a good swim.
It's a good swim.
Yeah,
definitely.
You
didn't have to keep going.
You didn't have to keep going and getting it.
Thin it.
No, we just land on the island. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you can start playing skimmers and everything. That's actually quite a good idea.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good question.
Right, have we got any more picks? We are quite a few short this week.
Quite a bit light are we this week?
4, 5 normal. We've got. Well, we're still waiting for old Ben Swanton.
Do you normal?
And do the nudge the people.
Nudge them all on.
Nudge the people. I kind of feel like we need to see old Julian Roll and the like back.
I haven't seen Julian for a few weeks. I ping him a message and make sure he's all right.
Who else we got?
Mark has just texted on our Patreon group saying he's still at work and has just posted us
his picks.
There are the picks. There we are.
Is that Mark, is it?
Mark McLaughlin. Right. Mark has gone for. Oh my goodness. Graham Storm.
Graemy Storm. He should be in the spreadsheet. Graemy LeBroy. Here we go.
He is not. Storm is not in. So well done, Mark.
Yes.
There's one to start.
That makes me happy.
Oh no, sorry, they're Kieran's picks that he's just sent.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
that's 2 more going to come in.
So Pedro Figueiredo,
yeah.
who also
Nicholas, I'd like to hit it.
Isn't in
Colsart. Nicholas Colsart, yeah.
Who also isn't in the system.
Who, Figueiredo?
Figueiredo.
Oh no.
You should get extra points for it not being in the system.
I think you should have bonus
Colsart
points.
is obviously
like
in.
fastest lap and Nicole Blue.
And then
Only if they make the cut though.
Yeah.
Only if they make the
1
cut.
point.
1 point if they make the cut.
and Afi Barnrat.
Kiradek. We had someone else pick Kiradek, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who was that?
Oh, that was Richard Hodge. We didn't go through Richards. So Richard Hodge sent his in. Afi Barnrat, 30 points. Lee, 20 points. And Bzadenhout, 50 points.
I've watched Afi Barnrat a lot of times at the old British Masters. I like him. He's good fun.
A lot of talent.
He's got a lot of talent. Right, Adzi's got another question in here. If you could have one animal as a caddy, what would it be?
Ooh.
I know yours.
Oh, I don't know. What,
Do you?
Has it got to be useful?
Okay.
Has it got to be useful as a caddy?
Interesting.
You know, I'd have like I quite like a sea turtle, but like it'd be rubbish as a caddy. You know.
Right, if you hit the ball in the water.
Yeah, exactly. But
Be right if you're on the island with it. You can go get it for
get
you.
it.
It'll take a while then. I like that you think you know mine. So I'm like thinking about 4 different animals.
I was like, has it got to be? I mean, a dog would be fairly handy because we go and fetch.
Very good at clubs. Carrying a clubs though, would it?
Well, exactly. So, where's the place you can get a goat caddy?
This is a fairly fairly out there question. I don't think anything's out of the realms of possibility.
But there is a place. Nola and Up have been, and you get goats as caddies, and they've got like little.
Do you want one?
I do kind of, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Done.
Kind of, yeah. But I mean, there is genuinely a golf course out there where you can have a goat caddy.
Oh, nice. Go on then. Well, what would I pick?
I think giraffe. I was just going height.
I did start. That's
I
where
was
my
just going
mind.
with height.
If I'm honest, that's where my mind instantly went, and I thought
That's where mine went.
you can't really ride a lot. If you're going to have an animal as caddy, why are you not riding it around the golf course? So I'm thinking elephant. See me on an elephant around the golf course. That'd be well job. Hang on a second, guys. I'm just getting down.
Getting down. Be down in a minute.
Imagine your elephant doing an aim point for you.
That green now slopes
Now
left
slopes,
to right.
Definitely.
What would you go with?
Sure. Right.
No, giraffe scare me as far too far off the floor.
If you're riding it.
So I don't know. I think I'd go with a cheetah. You know, nice and quick between shots.
He'd be just sitting there like Sonic, tapping its foot, waiting for you to catch up. Come on.
Then
ready.
We need some of those at Bury because they like to get around very, very quickly. So we can.
Pace of play is the most important part of golf.
How did you play today? Yes, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the score. Oh, I don't know.
Don't know. We only played 16 holes because it was getting slow.
I like to sort of gauge my round on how many balls I lost.
That's a good gauge. Yeah, please.
It was 3 today.
3. Is that so on the spectrum? Is that good?
That's a relatively bad day.
I was going to say that's pretty.
That's bad.
Quite hard to lose a golf ball at Bury.
I don't know. There's some long.
There's some baboons.
Jungle. They've grown up the rough.
Because normally you have to hit it
ostrich, yes.
off of the golf course at Bury to lose.
Yeah.
Used to, yeah. They've grown up the rough in places where you shouldn't go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's where you went.
I mean, I
take note.
I put one on the range off 18 onto our practice hole, and there was
now OB, is it? Oh,
no.
The actual range.
No, the actual range is OB.
But yeah, the practice hole.
Not. No, practice ground, and there was quite a number of balls up there, and I gave up.
Those that don't know, our 18th at Bury is a par 5 that kind of crests a hill and goes down. And as it crests the hill, that's kind of where you hit your tee shots. And to the right of it is a disused hole that's used as a practice hole. And then as you crest the hill and come down into the green, that's where the range is, which is obviously where the teaching bay is, getting down here on the range. So the range is out of bounds, and the tree line at the top is all white posted off, but you can hit it onto the practice hole.
But yeah, there was enough range balls on the practice hole that I gave up. Going, no, range ball, no, range, I've given up now. I've had enough.
As he's saying in the chat, he loves the lost ball gauge. He loves the round where he's up.
Well, no, I probably was up.
You did say twice you found your ball next to another ball.
Yes.
Which is always a good start. So
I was up, but I end up losing Pro V1s and Pro V1Xs and find Strixon AD 333s, and I found a Pinnacle Gold today.
Oh, that's nice.
I kept it for your ball.
Better than a range ball though.
Yeah, well,
So when you go like, who's using that? Restricted flight.
Yeah, on the 14.
Yeah.
You do find that a lot. People, you do see that a lot, and I know, of course, you find quite a few range balls out there. People just buy a basket and stick a couple in their bag for the way around.
Not knowing that actually the shot they're hitting doesn't actually go as far as it should do.
You go into the rough, look for my top flight, come up with the Pro V1 winner. Correct, Wazansky, correct. Here he is.
There he is.
Found his picture of a goat.
Golf caddy. I'll work out where it is, and I'll tell you. But it's, I mean,
Nova Scotia.
Somewhere around.
If I've just pulled that out there.
It's in Oregon. Sleeves Valley.
One of them.
Sleeves Valley, nice.
Sleeves Valley.
Nice work.
In Oregon.
I'm not sure I'd want a live animal around me while I'm playing golf.
I wouldn't mind if he was sort of trimming the rough for me whilst he was just like.
You have to do that bloody quick.
Yeah. And you'd be there. You'd
be like one of those, like, you don't get to the ball, your 3 minutes doesn't start till you get to the ball, like,
send him off.
Crawling down the fairway.
Yeah.
Right, well, guys, if there's
pretty much.
No other questions, then I think that will be.
Thanks for the questions, though. That was great.
They were good.
I love
as always, like any of the guys the other end of there that are our patrons, thank you so much for the support of the channel. It really is appreciated. If you'd like to find out some more information, that'll be linked below. Go to Patreon. If not, just punch in PJ Live 365. Have a little look through. Any help would be amazing.
Yeah, definitely. It's another busy week ahead. Coaching. Bits going to play on Sunday. I'm actually playing on Sunday afternoon. Got some mates coming down from various parts of the country to play at Royal Berriss-Nemmon, so that's going to be good. It'll be interesting. They won't have played Berry for 5 or 6 years, so it'll be interesting to see what they think. Quite a few changes in and around,
and we might be sneaking out for some actual golf.
Actual golf, yes.
As of your birthday.
As of next Thursday, exactly. So,
birthday golf.
Birthday next Thursday. So looking forward to being another year older. Always good.
Big fiver.
What frustrates you on the course?
I've got one more question. Here we go. Adsy, go for it.
Shot where you know where the ball went, you cannot find it for love nor money.
So that's how I lost the ball today.
Well, you didn't know where it went for love nor money.
Well, I knew where it went. I saw it where it went. It went right.
General.
But no, as in not the one on the range. But absolutely.
That is frustrating.
Frustrating.
Yeah, frustrating. That's quite a frustrating one.
So I found this when I was playing Appleby. Heathland, no trees.
No.
So, see, you hit away with tee shot, which I tend to do quite a lot. At least I've got a reference point of a tree or something. It's like, it's near that tree that's got like the sticking out bit there and before the really dark green one. So I'm heading in that direction.
And then when you take your focus of it, you know where to look back.
You know where to look back. But because it was Heathland, and there was literally zero reference.
Yeah.
And actually, I was quite glad of Arcos because I was looking in completely the wrong. I was like, I hit a driver, I hit it a bit left, and I was looking at I looked on the Arcos and it said you're 270 yards from your. I was like, I have not hit it this far.
Nope.
Go back. Go back. I'm looking in the wrong place and managed to find it, which was pretty.
Frustrates me the most is pitch marks on greens and people don't put them back. Literally just walk onto the green and fix it yourself. It's not that difficult.
No.
If you haven't got a pitch mark repair in your pocket, don't start.
Shouldn't be allowed on the golf course.
No.
Yeah, that's. I played it on the 9 hole course. Lovely low setting sun, and I must have done 25. You can
see with the surface of the moon in front of you.
Green. That is frustrating.
That is a bugbear.
But I
think that's a bit of education as well for some people who don't necessarily know what the process and actually how to repair it correctly, because a lot of people just go in underneath it, lift it up to level it out, and you break all the roots and you actually make it worse. But there's it just it should become with it should come in on the
not shouting for is annoying as well. Not shouting for is definitely an educational one, because there's no excuses, No excuses for not shouting.
I gave a guy a 4 shout today, and I was miles short of him.
But you'd rather it be that way.
It was heading his direction, and I'd thinned it a bit, and I was like, I don't know. So I just shouted at him. He looked at me, and I pointed at him to make sure he knew that it was coming his way, because it was straight at him.
Yeah.
It was about 10 yards short of him, but it was
if it was 5 yards further, and he was 5 yards walking quicker.
And I was like, so yeah, it's definitely got to be done. James has just messaged on our Patreon group saying sorry I wasn't on tonight. Never mind, James, you can catch up on the.
We're still on now.
We're still on.
Yeah.
We're still on for a couple more minutes. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Anything exciting going on next week? Not really. Just general.
Not really.
Just
general life, really.
Yeah.
I had a general PGA life moment.
Did you?
Yeah. So went to film the bit with the glove review on the golf course. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So got everything set up, didn't I?
No SD card.
Of course, there wasn't an SD card in my GoPro. Why would there be?
Yeah, why would the SD card?
Why would there be a battery in it and no SD card?
Yeah, how is
literally
that?
clicked it and went no SD card. I was like, literally.
And then you're like, can I do it on my phone? No, I haven't got it out.
Yeah, and not that it doesn't look like people are going to throw up in the with me trying to hold it. So yes, that'll
be for another day.
That's still waiting to be done. I've done everything else. I just haven't recorded the bit on the golf course.
Yeah.
I needed to at the time, which is really annoying because I'd actually set aside. You know, you set aside some time. Like, right, gotta go and do this. Get out there. Right. Why is that not flashing?
Rubbish.
Oh, that's not flashing because it's not an SD card in there. Oh my god.
It's just so frustrating. So frustrating. But there we go. Yeah, I've got a couple of ball wars still on the go. I've got 7 ball wars filmed that haven't been released on the old TikTok page. I'm gradually, slowly figuring out that every single golf ball goes the same distance. Because I'm the variable, not the ball. And there might be some that are slightly more optimum for me than others, but it's quite interesting.
I'm impressed you're still smashing a 300-yard drive right-handed, having not played right-handed, in anger for coming 3 years.
But here we go.
You've done it for a few years.
I know. I know it's a bit like riding a bike, but to still be,
to start with the first
clocking 300-yard drives. I know.
Yeah,
pro and stuff, and that comes back. But just to get in there and fire it away.
My back felt it for the first couple of days. I did like 3 or 4 reviews in a row because hitting 3 shots right-handed. Then the hardest bit with that is hitting 3 drives as hard as you can right-handed, and then instantly picking up a left-handed driver and going,
oh my
god, where's this going?
I am looking forward to the left versus right.
So close, 0.1. I'm 0.1 away from that, aren't I?
Do you need some? You're going to need some clubs because you haven't got any right-handed.
I've got a set of right-handed clubs I'm going to use.
Because
I'm going to play the match off scratch.
Yeah.
With no shots. I'm going to use Persimmon.
The same clubs, as in you only have the selection of clubs that you have left-handed.
Possibly, I might do that.
Same number,
although I haven't. Yeah, maybe we're similar. I'm saying maybe same numbers in the irons.
Yeah.
And then something similar at the top of the bag.
Yeah. Rosansky's just saying he's going to get some film over to us. So all our patrons, if you haven't seen it, they get a swing review every 6 months. Every 6 months. So it is swing review time. So they're getting them across to us. So we'll get on those this week.
Yeah, and if the guys, if we film the obviously swing reviews are specifically for the guys, but if they don't mind, we're quite happy to share them publicly if they're happy with everything we say on it. Obviously it's private to them, but if they do want it, don't mind it shared, it's always might be educational for people to find these things out. So
yes,
all good, excellent.
Lovely.
Right, have a good week everybody, nice to see you all. Don't go changing all the things, and we'll see you down here next week for Scottish Open.
That means we're 1 week closer to the Open.
The Open Championship, right?
Where Sam Falk is going to win.
Oh, you heard it here first.